Hello everybody, Ark Nova here, getting back to more Let's Play Trails from Zero. We're in the middle, I believe, so we're gonna go down first. So we can see it. Oh, there's a lot of crap going on in here. There's a metric butt ton going on in here. We'll show off a few of the battles. We're gonna skip. Just so we can see what someone's gonna Cure of all. 3, 2, 1, it magically appears null. Nice. Came across this way. Came through here. Came across this way, but we did not go this way. Water level control valve current. Let's see. Attack 3, don't need it. The chest has been stricken with the curse of Kiseki. Sadly, nothing else has come out of it for years. Oh damn. Can't go anywhere else, correct? Correct. There. I'm gonna turn it here when I want to explore what I can see. I'm a well-known gambler among the chest folk. You can call me Gambler Jack in the Box. Nice. That's actually pretty good.
よし、上げていこうぜ。任せてくれ。よし。さてと、お箸です。俺の番。任せてそこ。さてここです。これで一安心です。Getting a lot of freaking EXP now. Actually, really great. Another attack 3. It was the chest of times. It was the worst of times. Over there. So we open this valve. Water level shall rise, but with it, the platforms as well. Alright, so we can't go down there. Wrap around here. We can go through there. And let's go through there at the moment. Get over here. Carry a bomb. I expect nothing and I'm still disappointed. Yeah, sometimes I'm with you, my guy. Sometimes I am with you. Put on there. Another Curia bomb. So many items I don't use. Found nothing. Can't hold anymore, so left it behind. Oh, I can't hold any more nothing? That's disappointing. I like having more nothing. Celestial Ball, that's nice. Discover all of Anton's old love letters. After reading one, you can't bring yourself to read the others. Oh, damn. Freaking poor Anton, man. Freaking homeboy just gets in the shaft. There is just no second love for him. Oh, that's Another still blue. I did my job, now you do yours. Yes, sir, Mr. Cheston, sir.
No, I'm actually okay with everything we're working. I'm actually okay with the gear we have, accessory-wise. We came down here from there, so now we can go across here.
行くぜ。行くぜ。な、こんなもんかね。
Burning Rage is just too strong, man.
かかってき
行く
なさい。
ぜ。
さてとデミガードの飛び立てろ。みんな始めました。
俺の番だな。やっ任せてくれ。
行きます。
行くぜ。よし。任せろ。よし。
さてと
Okay, Ellie. That's quite enough for you.
俺の番だな。マジかよ。
なんとかしないと。みんな始めましていきます。
俺の番だな。よっしゃ。よし。さあ、行くぜ。
はい。デミガードの飛び立てろ。正解わかりました。大丈夫？
Water and ice, huh? Might just tell your innards have grime like old gum. Treshula. Nice. Don't need them, but nice to have them. Actually, what? Of course they have. Nothing I'm too worried about. So go over here, and we go up here, and body you
よし、上
guys.
げていこうぜ。俺の番だな。俺の番だな。
Oh, there's a lot of them.
みんな頑張って。私の番です。そこです。
甘いってろ。任せてくれ。そう。よし。
さて
甘いってろ。よし。そう。
さて
よし。行くぞ。俺の。
行きます。
Thank God Ellie is getting a bunch of TP back.
甘いってろ。
Like, for you being there.
撃破しました。
So she can just keep spamming her big heal. That is actually super handy.
Yosh! Osha!
はい。デミガードの飛び立てろ。
よし。
みんな大丈夫？
Yeah, give me that defense up and
任せて。はい。
行くぞ。よし。おし。
私の
俺の番だ。
Got
これ
him.
が俺たちの力だ。
I wonder what level I'll be able to actually achieve. Right now that we're gonna turn the valve.
行くぞ。行くぜ。
私の
よし。行くぜ。
私のそこです。
甘いってろ。
敵集団撃破しまし
I
た。
wonder if I can go grab that last piece now that I've actually turned the valve. Dang it.
かかってきやがれ。
Alright, didn't really need to cut that one out. It was just a one and done kind of thing. So we did that. So confused. So we did that. Where did we come from? We came from here, right? And we were able to go across there. It was raised. Went across there. To there. I'm so confused. I'm lost now. Okay, let's raise everything back up. Now I'm super confused and lost. In here. Okay. Went through here. Go down there. Go down there. Go across there. So, okay, I think we had to go back through that area, other area. Put this down now. Randy or Randy?
データ収集終了しました。
Yeah, we bring Ben in here. Ah, yes, of course. Now we can do this.
敵出現。俺の番だな。めんどくさいです。みんな私の番です。デミガードのセリートゼロ。俺の番だな。行くぞ。
Oh, man.
はい。あ。
よし。任せろ。援護。俺の番だな。
Oh, excuse me.
みんな始めました。はい。デミガードのセリートゼロ。
俺の。よしか。おっしゃ。
なんとかなったわね。
Yep, let's try ya. How can Stell spin her staff so fast? Because it's a hurricane. Ah. Yeah, came in through here with it down now. Ah.
そこです。
Nice. Phase 3, don't need it. Chest asks if you will take it with you. He wants to see the world, particularly Calvert. Sadly, chests don't make good pets. Oh man, I would bring you along, Chesty. You would be the best of champions. More cells. This looks like it ends in here, though. I wouldn't be so sure. Is anyone there? Don Marconi? Wait, Don Ravage? Hey, haven't I seen you before? Your face is rubbing me the wrong way. No way. It's the special sports section brand. What? Those brats who ruined this year's Swords auction? You know, it wasn't exactly our intention to send the entirety of Michelin into a panic. As if you didn't deserve it. Shut your mouths, you ingrates. This is all your fault. If that hadn't infuriated the speaker, I would have never had to turn to these drastic measures. This is all on you, punks. Talk about dodging the blame. Are you trying to say you aren't the one of Joachim's accomplices? Of course I'm not. How was I supposed to know how horrifying Gnosis could be? Originally, we just thought it would make everyone stronger. Everyone in Voss started downing it after the raid on Heiyue. But last night, every person who took that drug started acting differently. And then this happened. Scarier than that, some of them began to transform into disgusting creatures. Oh, Adios, please forgive us for the sins we've committed. So that's how it went down. It checks out with everything we have presumed so far. Now that you know the real story, I'm a victim in all this. Hurry up and let us out and lead us somewhere safe. Don't push your luck! Huh? Joachim Gunther is the mastermind. How can you claim no responsibility in all this, knowing that? Ravash was the sole provider of Gnosis to the citizens, right? Tell me I'm wrong. Well, you see, I know your plan. You used Crossbell citizens as lab rats to evaluate the safety of Gnosis. If things went smoothly, you would have begun to market the drug to potential buyers, expanding its reach all over Zemuria. Am I wrong? Damn. We went too far. I doubt any Diet member will attempt to sweep this under the rug for you. As for Ficker Hartman, he's under investigation for multiple ties to Winter. Know full well that nobody will be able to steal you from the law now. Urgh. Well, now that they know that, what happened to Garcia? Wasn't he caught alongside you guys? The boss fought Joachim until the bitter end. Unfortunately, the raw power of all those monsters was too much for him to handle, and we haven't seen him since. That's so. That's bad news. Yeah, it is. Hey, Lloyd, what are you planning to do with them? What do you mean? I think it'd be dangerous to leave them in a place like this all alone, but if we free them, they might just take the opportunity to run away, you know? That's true. It's not an easy call. We'll trust your judgment, Lloyd. Because honestly, I'm not sure if the guild sword duty to protect civilians applies to Ravash. Pull the lever. I would have left him in there. Oh, thank the goddess. We owe you one, kid. Lloyd. Jeez, ever the good cop. Would you expect anything else? This is only because it's an emergency. Incredibly strong monsters wandering around this place is like their home. Trying to escape is tantamount to suicide. My advice is to stay put and wait for the police to start their rescue mission. Don't go barking orders at me, brat. Your job here is done. Scram! We should go. Yeah, let's press on. There's some chests in here. I want that one. More monsters appeared.
みんな行くぞ 俺の番だなこれで決める
さてと
Liquid Earth and Apple.
ドライブ開始番ね
援護よしなんとかしのげたか
Aurora Dress. You can argue over who the best boy is, but I think we can all agree that Zeit is the goodest boy. Yeah, Zeit's pretty great. Zeit's pretty great. I was expecting that to be a trap, to be honest. Like you drop down into the muck or something. That's what I get for opening myself up to others. Where did we come in from? Came in from there. Which means we can go down here. We can't go down here. All we can do is go up there. And up there we shall go.
そこですそこです
I think this is the shortcut to that one spot. Yes. 'Cause I want to go up in here now. But I didn't want to run all the way back. Leads up. Up.
よしもらったぜさあ俺の番だな
ドライブ開始
俺の番とよし
私の番で
任せろ行くぞ
行きえい
マジか
Oh,
任せろ
I got smooshed like that. Wow.
俺の番だな
行きます
That's what I get for screwing around.
ドライブ開始
Roberts has been pulling the strings to have Crosstown renamed to the Geo Front to Teo Front. Would the dev team have to change their name too? Nah, it's fine. Personally, I'd be all for the Teo Front. Like, you guys have no idea. I support this convention 100%. Oh, excuse me. Am I actually getting to the end? Oh, I did not like the fact that that was in my ears. Here at last. That voice. Ernest! I've definitely seen this creep before. The would-be assassin of the mayor and the Tripleston, if the Tripleston would have stopped.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, you brought bracers, and you cooperated with Yin earlier too. You have quite a lot of friends, don't you? You can cut the quips. Unlike the Mafia and the Guardian Force, you're completely in control. Aiding and abetting willingly is just going to add more time to your sentence. You know that, right? What crime have I committed? Laws are merely childish rules created by mankind to rein in the weak. From today onward, Crosscoast will become a new glorious holy ground. Knowing that, why should I bore myself with petty rules such as your laws? Ernest, please. Our words are useless. Leave us no choice then. How you met Gwinter, your motive behind all of this madness? We'll find those answers when we question you after all this is said and done. But for now, stand aside and let us pass. You wish to pass? Very well. My holy comrade has bestowed upon me the power to reach wisdom. Feast your eyes on the power of Gnosis. You gonna go full demonization? This again? Stay on your toes! Oh, he looks like a badass. Demonization. Those Mafia dudes were nothing compared to this. What an extraordinary feeling. With the power of a demon, I have finally transcended humanity. This is the path to true wisdom. Gnosis. Ernest, how could you let this happen to yourself? How much lower must you sink until you're finally satisfied? This is too sad to watch. No matter what form you may take, no matter what wisdom you claim to possess, Ernest Rise, we will now place you under arrest on the charge of interference with public duty. I don't think these guys are gonna. I don't think those guys are gonna let me catch. Alright, well, we need zero field. Geo back on her feet.
さてと
行くぜ。俺の番だな。
はいリカバーありがとう
任せて。
私
行くぜ。俺の番だ。すまない。行くぜ。みんな。
助かりました
行くぞ。行くぞ。
私の番だ
任せろ。俺の番だな。
私の番ね
I'm actually the Fury Ball. Or Cool Spray.
ありがとう。援護。俺の番だな。
はい分析を開始しました私の番ね
俺の番だな。任せろ。
Got him.
ちょうどいいぜ。
Didn't lose him. Even a demon can't stand up to the might of the CPD Triple S. That Gnosis is no joke. Without it, that wouldn't have been nearly as hard. Imagine if the drug transformed the user into an entirely different person. Well, you can tell that Ernest was well trained in the martial arts, but this Gnosis, just how far can it push people beyond human limits? Is he still breathing? Yes, somehow. The overexhaustion will keep him out of commission for a while. I see. But now our best course of action is to leave him here and move on. True, our friend here can rest face first in the dirt, but we ain't stopping. Yeah, there's no point in loitering. Ellie, time to move out. I know. They're all earnest. More friends. As you gaze in the empty chest, you convince yourself that your friends are the only treasure you'll ever need. Friendship is the true treasure. Go down through there. Happy. You're going to love the sequel. It's called Trails to ZX Advent. Good joke. Fourth stratum. Oh boy, bigger demon.
かかってきなさい
任せろ。
Bigger, more demon.
さてとドライブ開始任せてエニグマ駆動
行くぜ。
先を急ぎましょう
Alright, stuff is getting scary powerful. Can't go there and can't go there, so I'm forced to go here.
そこです
Oh boy, block puzzles. I don't like block puzzles. I don't mind it, but I don't like them.
あ
よし。俺の番。甘いってろ。
はいそこです
行くぞ。俺。
私そこさては
よ
I'm gonna be hitting some serious
Yes.
levels too.
し。もう大丈夫だ。
あ
とっとと終わらせるぞ。さあ、行くぜ。
私の番あ任せてみんな走りました
任せてや。援護。
行きまそこです敵集団撃破しました
Nice. Zero ball. Hello, Darkest Isle friend. I've come to be looted again.
えい
任せてくれや。
Found it.
私はいそこです
俺の番だ。任せ。俺の番だ。
Clowns be clowns, everybody.
私えい
任せてよ。
Or it ain't funny.
行きます。そこです。敵集団撃破しました。敵集団との戦闘を開始。
行くぜ。
さてと、そこ。
俺
Body him, Joshua.
よかった。
You grimace some more at the anatomically correct treasure chest. Dang it. Oh. Huh, I see. What the heck's over here then? Oh,
よし上げていこうぜ。任せてくれ。
a scary is over here.
任せて。みんな始めました。私の番だ。
任せろ。そこだ。任せてくれ。これで決める。
さてと、そこです。私とだ。
任せ。
みんな大丈夫？
俺の番。そこだ。
Oh, calling allies. Not okay.
俺の番。
お返しです。
よしや。
行きます。
Missed opportunity to get him.
任せて。みんな始めました。
任せてくれ。おし。任せてくれよ。まだまだいける。
Oh, nice. 900 EXP to level up again. Orion Guard. So this is what an existential crisis feels like. Oh man, he's
しまっ
mad.
た。立て直さないと。了解です。
任せろ。おととい来やがれってな。
Went through there.
みんな立て直すぞ。
了解です。
行くぜ。
ええ。エニグマ起動。
援護して行く。俺のバスターマック行くぞ。
なんとかなったわね。
I think I should just leave the room clear and Ellie and Tio here on. Like, yeah, it'll take them a bit of time to actually get their spells off, but totally gonna be worth it. Dang it.
行くぞ。任せぜ。
また私は。
よしや。俺のおととい来やがれってな。
Ah!
俺の番だな。
全員が出てもらって全員始めました。
任せろ。
はい。ドライブ開始。
援護任せてや。おしく。俺のバスター。
敵集団撃破しました。
Alright, let's go. Go back around, go back to here.
あ、敵集団との戦闘を開始。
行くぜ。
That warrior.
はい。
Oh, insta kill? That's such garbage.
ドライブ開始。
おっしゃ。任せてくれ。
私の番ね。
行くぞ。行くぞ。
went over there, and that's the shortcut back to where we just were. So, yeah, this is the last place. Oh,
任せてくれエリアおっしゃーふん
私の番ね。
俺のパ援護させよし
didn't need to use Ellie
なんと
there.
かしのげたか
そこです。
Hero Bomb, nice. If you're looking for self-help books, there's one I recommend called Getting Over Barriers. It's okay, this stuff's important. Ah.
そこです。
チャンスだよおっしゃふんおととい来やがれってな
Oh. Went to a new area.
あ、
行くぞエハ任せふん
行きま。任せ。
任せてりゃ
Boy, I want to get Ellie and everything now.
はい、
行くぞヒポ
Ah!
行くぜ
Happened again! That's so annoying.
任せてりゃ俺
はい、
よしヒポまだまだいける
Insta-kill is so dumb.
そこです。
Carry a bomb. Just this chest is hidden in a horrid place. So is the treasure hidden to each person, no matter how horrid they seem outside.
そこです。
I doubt that, my guy.
俺の番だな違うここ
そこです。任せ
I
て。
truly doubt that.
さあ、先を急ぎましょう。あ、
任せてくれ俺の番だ
さて、
行くぞエコ
みんな大丈夫？
そこだ
Thanks
こ
for
れ
the
で
CP
一
boost
安
yourself.
心です。
Needed it. Ellie needed it. So where's this door lead us? Let's see. Another shortcut.
そこです。あ、データ収集を開始します。
これでよしと任せまあこんなもんかね
I just probably just start using basic crafts to end the battles. Give a man a ladder and he'll climb a wall. Give a man companions and protect the city.
えい。先生可能。
チャンスだよ
始めましょう。ここです。
おっしゃぜ
私のそこです。はあ、これで一安心です。
Getting so much seed is ridiculous.
俺の番だもらったぜおっしゃこれで
私の番です。ベニガーのミートチェロ。時の結果に
行くぜ
砕け散れ。
そこだ行くぞ
正義が出たの。入りました。
任せてくれ
みんな大丈夫？
おっしゃ
さてと、そこです。
行くぞまだまだいける
Good job. They've been demanding it, so here it is. Long awaited secret trails and the chest too. What do you mean the game's almost over?
みんな立て直すぞ
了解です。
行くぜ赤き裏騎士おととい来やがれ
Yeah, my god, the game's almost over. What are you gonna do?
あ、敵接近。
よし
狙い撃つわ。
俺の番だな
Boost up some more, right?
時の結果に
行くぜ
砕け散れ。
任せてくれエリア任せろ
おかし はい、そこです。
よしエリア俺
ええ。みんなそれでいまし
行くぞ
た。
エリアこれが俺たちの力だ
あ、
行くぞエリアおっしゃ
私、そこ。はい、えい。
行くぞやこれが俺たちの力だ
Celestial Ball. If this was your first playthrough and you were expecting to get the treasure chest achievement just now, yeah, that's only possible in New Game Plus. Sorry. Oh. Where the hell even are we? Other than, you know, probably hell. Garcia. Garcia Rossi. Been hiding down here, eh? I was afraid of this. He appears to be brainwashed, same as the rest of the Mafia. Well, this guy is actually as big as Zin. He'll give us a run for our money. Former commanding officer of Zephyr and current manager of Rabashenko. I think his credentials speak for themselves. It doesn't look like the demonization is going to hit him, though. Everyone stay alert. Yo, Killing Bear. You might not be able to understand me, but I'll grant you your damn wish. No holding back anymore. Prepare to witness the power of the Red Reaper, son of the War God.
もらったぜ行くぞ行くぞみんな
私の番ね。みんなそれでスタートします。分析を開始しました。
俺の番だな
Alright, hit him with some Burning Rage too.
行くぞ行くぞ
Oh, now we're dead.
援護
さてと。リカバー私の番ね。みんなそれでスタート。
任せてくれ行くぞ
私の番です。そうです。
行くぜ俺の番だな
さて。みんなそれでスタート。
俺の番だな行くぜ俺の番だおととい来やがってな
No way! Demonization. Look out! I don't think we'll be able to handle him if that happens. He'll be unstoppable. Hey, old man, you're a veteran of the Corps, aren't you? How can you be so weak then? You might be with the Mafia now, but you escaped from that hell, didn't you? Come on, show off that strength of yours. Randy? What are you? The asthma vanished. Did he pull himself together? Hey, glad to see you didn't lose yourself to it, Killing Bear. Look at you, talking like you're some kind of big shot. Whatever, I think I might owe you my thanks. Joachim used Gnosis on you, didn't he? Yeah, direct injection too. That bastard, I knew he was slimy from the moment I laid eyes on him. Damn it, he thinks he can do this to my men and get away with it? You can rest easy, we'll apprehend him. I'm sorry to say, but I doubt you and your subordinates will be able to avoid arrest. Can't say we don't deserve it after this pathetic ass display. That bastard should still be in there. Hey, son of the War God, and Lloyd, right? You guys make it on my nerves, but that bastard makes me want to punch a wall. Listen well, you will not lose to him. Down for the count. Yeah, he's out cold. He probably used every ounce of his energy to resist demonization. Yeah, he might be one of the baddies, but he had an iron will. I think you'll relate with him a bit more than the nasty old Mafia boss. Agreed. He may be bad, but he's proud. I'll say. He's better than some. The true mastermind behind this case is only steps away now. Considering how powerful Ernest and Garcia were, I'm afraid that this might be our toughest arrest yet. Everyone ready? Of course. Yes. Always. Let's wrap this case up. Ready and able. That's what I like to hear. We will now commence the arrest of D, therefore G, Cult High Priest Joachim Winter. Give it everything you've got. Yeah! But we're gonna go heal, and we're actually gonna go around killing some enemies to get our CP back. So see you there. Not see you there, but yeah, be right back. All right. Time to put an end to this. let's wrap this up. This place is so good looking, like, so tranquil and beautiful. Hard to believe this is where kids and such get sacrificed to the demon gods. What is this place? An underground lake? Feels just like a ruin, but gets big. Feels like this ruin just gets bigger and bigger. Everyone, over there! That's where Kia was taking the photo of. That's the thing, Ikito's photo! So we finally found where it was taken from. All I remember is a big, dark room. A light shined down from above, but it always made me a little scared. She was trying to describe this place, wasn't she? Indeed she was. Joachim Gwinter. When did you show up? This guy's anything but ordinary, that much is clear. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen from the Special Support Section, as well as the esteemed guests from the Bracer Guild. Allow me to welcome you to the holy ground of our origin. You're a monster. A laid-back one at that. Joachim Gwinter, I'm going to cut to the chase. Release everyone who's been brainwashed by Gnosis, now. I don't know the science behind it, but I know you're the culprit. Sure, why not? What? I told you at the IBC, didn't I? Hand over Lady Kia and everything will come to an end. Don't be stupid! Stop with your crazy talk. Looking for a fight, bastard? You're the sickest criminal that has ever had the misfortune of existing. This guy has the same messed up personality as the Professor. I didn't think that was possible. Even Weissman wasn't this insane. Oh, what a shame. You're making this conversation harder than it needs to be. Lady Kia has always been our humble organization's divine child, our love. Is it so unreasonable that we would want the object of our worship back? Do you think we aren't aware of what happened 6 years ago? You will never lay your hands on that girl ever again. Now tell us about her. You know where she came from, don't you? How interesting. You're still clinging to the foolish idea that Lady Kia was born in this era. This era? Very well then. Divulging this information to people who haven't achieved wisdom is usually prohibited. But allow me to provide enlightenment for you poor lost souls. Just a month ago, the Divine Child was asleep. In that cradle you see resting at the top of the altar. Lady Kia had been in an indefinite slumber for at least 500 years. What? What does that mean? That's not possible. You bastard, cut the bullshit! Surely you can't be that surprised. While modern technology cannot hope to achieve wonders like this, it's easily done with the technology of the ancient civilization. 500 years ago, there lived a group of alchemists who gathered in this land with the intent on studying artifacts. Records say that this very altar was built using their powerful tools. The same alchemists that constructed Stargazer's tower, I bet. It's kind of crazy to think that these connections stretch back to such a long time ago. As stated earlier, Lady Kia had been in slumber since those times. But of course, no one in our sect knows of her origins. That is the story of the Divine Child. I can't believe this. What the hell, man? Kia's past. I thought together we'd be able to help her find it. Come now, what's with all the long faces? Lady Kia doesn't need a past. Because after all, soon she'll take her rightful place as the true god. What did you say? God? You heard me. During your journeys, you must have realized the truth by now. Aidios, the goddess of the sky, there is no such thing. Why can't you understand that her very existence is a fabrication created by the Septian Church? Have you lost your mind? I can't believe that there are people who genuinely doubt the goddess. This is the truth that D therefore G faithfully preaches. However, we're often misunderstood. You see, we don't worship the devils at all. Quite the contrary, actually. We simply use them because they're convenient in our fight in denying the very concept of this goddess. Fighting fire with fire, so to speak. You can't be serious. If that's really the truth, what compelled you to do all those horrible things to us? All of them. Everywhere I looked, it was nothing but screams and cries for help. And I'm supposed to accept that the lodge I was in was one of the luckier ones? If you aren't worshipping devils, why? Why did you do all of those things? Tio Tut, I'm so sorry. Tio Plato, I remember you well. An Altair Lodge test subject, whose superb sensory receptivity was almost miraculous. Lucky me being able to meet such a wonderful test subject like this. I suppose now is as good a time to ask as ever, since you're on the topic. Answer honestly, what was the goal of those inhuman rituals that took place all across the continent? Goodness, you still haven't figured it out? I thought you were supposed to be quite the astute detective, Lloyd. Every ceremony served the greater purpose of enhancing Gnosis toward its prime form. The willpower and hidden potential that blossoms when one is brought to their breaking point. That kind of data was a necessity if we wanted to perfect Gnosis. The reason we used children for our tests was simply because it ensured more accurate data. You see, test subjects that have yet to reach puberty are, in various aspects... No! That's enough! Have you no shame? This cruelty is just... Never thought I'd meet someone more screwed up than we were. Joachim Gunther, based on everything we've heard, you must have been the person responsible for organizing these experiments all across Cimmeria, right? Precisely. However, my rank within the sect isn't something to brag about. After all, we're all equal under our true god. To be honest, I don't give a crap about whatever your cult believes in, but you must have known about that place. Paradise? Oh, yeah, Paradise was the place that Ren was in. That's right. Paradise? Where did we? It was mentioned in the Black File. Oh, you know of its existence then? That particular lodge was formed by the high-ranking officials of the sect. Whenever an influential figure visited Paradise and exposed their ugliest weaknesses, they became easy to bend to the sect's will. Truth be told, that lodge deviated from my research principles, which I did not appreciate. So it's true, just like we thought. That answers another one of my questions. You lured Speaker Hartman to Paradise in order to coerce him into helping the cult, didn't you? That's it? That's our connection! I only began to truly understand what happened there after I poured over the results of every established lodge. After that aggravating operation 6 years ago, we nearly lost all of our precious lodges. Fortunately, we stumbled across the perfect backer for our cause, Speaker Hartman. Conveniently enough, he came with the nice bonus of Ravashenko. Everything's falling into place now, and you manipulated the Crossbow Guardian Force to the same connection, didn't you? Speaking of the Guardian Force, how'd you even get them to take your crappy drug in the first place? Oh, that was simple. The CGF commander is Speaker Hartman's protege, so he effectively dances in the palm of my hand. All I had to do was pass Gnosis off as a new supplement developed by St. Ursula. How fast he believed me did come as a bit of a shock, though. Ugh. What a dumbass. How idiotic can a guy get? If I can segue back to Paradise, there was something about its demise that bugs me. Instead of being ambushed by that operation, it was decimated entirely by the society that caused the Brody incident last year. Oh dear, just what were they thinking? Well, the destruction of Paradise only left me with one genuine regret. That being the loss of a young subject who demonstrated a remarkable level of adaptability. Oh, she was simply a marvel. Through harnessing Gnosis, she could absorb other failed subjects' personalities and manifest them in her own mind. Oh. 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 That, oh my god. So, harking back to the third game, the final star door at the end of the abyss floor, that drug that was in, that medicine that was in the tea, that was Gnosis. They were dosing her up with Gnosis. The loss of that data was truly a tragedy. That's enough. We have what we came here for. You can shut your disgusting mouth now. Sorry, Lord. I think we accidentally cut your interrogation short. It's fine. Thanks for your help. I was able to draw a lot of conclusions about the case, and so I'm prepared to arrest him now, without hesitation. High Priest Joachim Gunther of the D therefore G cult. According to Crossville state law, you're hereby under arrest on the charges of assault, incitement of a riot, unlawful occupation of property, misuse of drugs, and child abuse. This may be informal, but the search and arrest warrants have already been approved. The jig is up, buddy. Don't resist. You lot are so intriguing. I have an idea. Why don't we make a wager? Which of us will be the ones who accomplish their goal? Look, that's a high-powered Orbital staff. Where the hell did he get his hands on that? His hair! He looks like Professor Weissman now. And some sort of Orbital staff? This is my true hair color, if you were curious. As a result of repeated Gnosis consumption, my body has grown somewhat unordinary. As a result, I haven't been able to get a wink of sleep for the past several years. Well, that doesn't sound very healthy, dude. That explains how you're able to accomplish all this while working full-time at the hospital. Maybe you're a better detective than I gave you credit for, Lloyd. As for your question, Teal, this staff is one of the Orbital masterpieces created by the ancient alchemists of Crossbell. The power it holds is greater than artifacts themselves. And allows me to command these to my every whim. bastard! No way, are these creeps what I think they are? Archaisms from the Middle Ages, created with the power of alchemy. Now I believe it's time for our finale to get underway. If things go as planned, today will be the greatest day the world has ever seen. The day when our desire to see Lady Kia become God and take her throne is finally realized. Keep dreaming! I will never lose to the likes of you. Heart. Encourage. Burning Rage 2. Let's go. Gate. Casting. Oh my god! Got Scorpion, let's go. Okay, good. Bait now, but we're gonna bring him back up. Hell, stealth. I won't let you have your way anymore. Fine. Rage 2, let's go. Alright. Obviously only phase 1. He's got demonization power too, most likely. Good work, everyone. Looks like we won the bet, Gwinter. Throw aside your weapon and get on the ground. I'll have to decline. Let me tell you something, Special Sports Section. Gnosis doesn't just enhance the user's physical strength and capabilities, it also heightens their sensory receptivity, unlocking humanity's true hidden potential. When used correctly, anything can be achieved. What? The hell is this? Our movement has been sealed, but how? Joshua, is this exactly like Weissman's Evil Eye? That should be impossible. The two of you have had quite the adventure over the last 2 years, haven't you? The Liber Arc and Phantasma, was it? How does he know that? It's like he's looking into our memories. No way, is he using them to recreate Evil Eye? Weissman, from the looks of him, him and I would have gotten along quite well. How interesting. I wasn't expecting this amount of intel on Ouroboros. I think that's enough on them to keep me entertained for a while. Ugh, I can't believe this. Brandy, I think it's safe to say I'm the victor of our bet after all. I know, how about us serving a Gnosis for each and every one of you? Soon you'll be slaving away for a greater cause, and Lady Kia will have no choice but to return to my arms. You bastard! So that's why you wanted to lure us here, just to use us! Well, what other use would imbeciles like you have for me? Everything I've done has been for Lady Kia's safe return. What better reason is there? Gwinter. If you already have this much power, why are you so obsessed with Kia? Oh? Even if she was born 500 years ago, like you say, that doesn't change the fact that she's an ordinary little girl, does it? What does someone with so much power want with a girl like Kia? That's right. Good question. Didn't I answer that already? Lady Kia is destined to become God. Comparing my power to that of Lady Kia is quite ignorant. No, rather, should I perhaps say the comparison in and of itself doesn't make much sense? Stop talking in riddles, jackass. Jeez, like Weissman had a twin that we didn't know about. Fine, then answer me this instead. What led Kia to being moved to the Schwarz auction? That's definitely a loose string. Mafia didn't seem to be aware of her existence either. Actually, I'll keep the questions rolling. Were you the one who killed my brother, Guy Bannings? Oh, that's it. It all makes sense now. Two brothers, 10 years apart in age. After the older brother fell in the line of duty, the younger left Crossville, only to return years later. Haha, what an amazing development. I had no idea you were the little brother of that nuisance. Can I take that as a yes, then? I'll admit, he came close to uncovering my true identity during his investigation. Guy Bannings was such a distraction, I had no choice but to ask Vash to silence him permanently. But some other facts had killed our poor detective before Vash could. 3 years ago, Marconi tried to spin the story like they did it, bragging about how much I owed him. But Garcia denied everything, which made me hesitate to believe Vash killed him. That's exactly what I thought too, because I know my brother would have never lost to the likes of you. Oh, a bold claim. I think I know your answer to how Kia came to be at the auction. It's because something somewhere didn't go according to your plan. There's no way you'd lose sight of your god willingly. I have to agree. It would be illogical. It's true that on that day, Lady Kia finally awoke from her long slumber. However, by the time I became aware of it, she was nowhere to be seen. Initially, I thought she might have lost her way and wandered to the surface, and accidentally got herself locked in that trunk instead of the doll that was meant for the auction. That's ridiculous. You and I both know that would never have happened. There's also the intel sent to Heiwei to consider. In other words, while you may have been the mastermind pulling the strings behind the case, you somehow managed to misplace a few. Nice kick to the balls. Amazing work, Lloyd. Some things are just better suited for a detective. What's your point? As soon as Lady Kia returns to me, none of these questions will matter. Then what about Gnosis? Come on, your jokes have to end somewhere. Right now, all you're doing is peering into people, stealing their memories, and mimicking what you see. It's the same thing with your despicable experiments. The results of it, nothing more than accidents generated through trial and error, all while torturing innocent children. Tell me, where's the wisdom in that? Curse you! Claiming its wisdom is a disgrace to the word itself. Vile might be a better description of the acts you've committed. Punch me in the face, Joshua, because I think Weissman might have had better morals than this piece of work. Yeah, I feel the same. And now, you're trying to force your worthless delusions onto Kia? A girl as bright as sunshine itself? The light of our lives? She's grown more precious to us than you'd ever know. And there's no way in hell we'll let your insanity reach her again! Impossible! Lloyd, we can move? The seal is gone. In the end, his evil eye is nothing more than a pale imitation of the real thing. As soon as he loses focus, he falters. It seems that of his ability isn't so perfected. And Lloyd's burning spirit was enough to smash it to pieces. We've seen through your every masquerade you set for us, Squinter. No matter what you may have up your sleeve, nothing is going to stop us. Surrender now. What irksome brats. I suppose you leave me no choice. Hey, speak up! I didn't think I'd be forced to use my trump card, but here we are. What? Can't be. Is that concentrated Gnosis? Allow me to enlighten you once more. What you see here is perfected Gnosis, my life's work, you could say. If we call the drugs we found Blue Gnosis, then the only appropriate name for this is Red Gnosis, right? Ernest and the demonization. Wait, those red ones are behind all those transformations? Right you are. He's gonna down the whole bottle. Don't! That's too big a dosage. We've never seen what happens when you overdose. Come on, we have to make him spit them out. I see it. It's right there. The almighty T. The origin of its lost power! Oh. He's a big boy. He's a big bad boy! This is different from the others. Goddess, what is that? You can't be serious. This intense pressure. Joshua, do you think... Definitely. This might be worse than Weissman fused with the Septarian. Ah, refreshing. I feel it. I have complete control over the reality of everything. All living beings in this world, every hidden thought and desire. Crap, get a hold of yourself. You're spewing nothing but lies. Truth isn't something you can seize just like that. Only humanity is bound to the trivial ideal. I can see everything. The truth behind Lady Kia's disappearance, the truth behind your brother's murder, and the inevitable fate of Crossbell. That can't be. You're just bluffing. There remains no reason to allow you insects to live any longer. Now, lament over your fragile existence and die! This demonization is nothing like Ernest. My sensors are going haywire. Yup, that moron was just a little baby compared to this monster. There's nothing we can do but stand our ground and fight. Yeah, get ready. Ellie, Tio, Randy, Estelle, Joshua. This is our last stand. Don't give up, no matter what! Right! As much as I hate to say it, we're gonna call it right here. Until next time, everybody, the true finale. See you then.